I'm not myself right now. I'm not myself right now, man. Ah. What's good, people? It's your boy, one on the Marble Beats. That's marblebeats.com. Check me out. Still in the process, man, of trying to get everything to work. If one of you all can help me out, I'll surely appreciate it. I'm still trying to figure out, man, how to make the audio from my computer work, man, for this OBS shit. Do this live streaming. Because I really want you all to hear the quality what I'm doing, man. I'm really have to take the time, man, and just get it figured out, configured, or whatever the word is. I'm looking rough right now, man. I'm not shaving for a purpose. First, I'm going bald, slightly. That's not the reason. And I think I might be getting a few chin hairs right here. But that's beside the point. Because I know your attention span is short, I guess I get to the business. Because I crack too many jokes, right? So, I said professional home studio mixing and mastering. I've been doing it for 2 years now, or 3 years now, to be exact. I invested in myself, man. And I sat down a while before I bought any equipment, man, and I really made sure that with the budget I had, I got the best that I could afford. Just let you know a little bit of what I'm working with. My interface is an Apogee Duet. And let me pull it up for you, man. I want you all to really show, because I've been itching to do like some paid tutorials, like premium tutorials. But I said, one thing I want to do before I do that is kind of give y'all a good understanding of how your setup should be. So of course, for those who don't have a studio, if you're looking to build a studio, I'm just kind of letting you know how mine is set up. So this is my interface. If you don't know what interface is, your mic is analog sound or whatever. Don't worry about what the hell analog means. It doesn't matter. Basically, an interface puts sound in your computer from your mic to your interface. All right. Basically, it converts. Fuck all that. All right. So you need an interface. The one I'm using is the Apogee Duet. All right. That's the Apogee one. This is the one I'm using. About $500-600, but I think it's a steal, especially because it comes with the waves. I have another friend guy of mine. He has the Apogee one. Now, being honest, man, if you're not using two mics, you really can get the Apogee one. I don't even know why I got the Apogee 2. I mean, it has 2 inputs, but guess what? I only use one of those for vocal recording. But I think it's going to be good for me later, because I am planning on, I have this USB mic for my tutorial mic, but I do want to get another mic so that I can do my tutorials and shit, whatever, if I decide to do internet radio. So, just showing you my setup. I had an Apogee, and I did extensive research on it. You can look it up yourself. If you don't want to go through all the technical shit, I would just say buy if you have the money. If you don't have the money, I would say get the Apogee one and get it used, man. Get it used. As long as it's functional and it's working, couple scratches, get it used, man. I have a Mac laptop. Now my desktop was new when I bought it, but my Mac laptop I use for DJing, I bought it used, man, for like $600, $500 maybe. Ain't nothing wrong with used stuff, man. Get it used. I want, next thing on my list is Apollo. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to use the UAD plugins. I want to have everything the professionals have right here in this home studio, Marvin's Room, Marble Beach Production, Hits Mechanic, Hits Factor. All right, so that's my interface. Let me show you the mic I'm working with, bro. Duet's AKG C214. Now, for those of you who don't have a mic, you're going to kind of bust your head about this, right? I had a lot of people asking what type of mic I use. This is a particular one, C214. I like it. It's a versatile mic. It can go for a lot of different vocals and tone. For mine, it does a pretty good job. I've noticed that people who have high pitched voices is pretty good. To me, it's just overall a good mic. With that being said, just to give y'all some tips on mics, man. No matter what type of mic you get, you're still gonna have to EQ and compress. I have a retainer. I apologize, but all right. Whatever mic you get, you're gonna have to EQ and compress. and you have to do some type of mixing and mastering. So it doesn't matter. But let me tell you the biggest thing about choosing a mic. I'm pretty sure if you ever been on a search for a mic, you heard this term when they say I love this particular mic because it has a warm sound. Well, basically, let me break down what warm means. Warm just basically means it has a natural sound. Why is that important? The closer you can get your mic to being warm or natural sound, the less harsh it's going to be. The thing about cheaper mics, the ones that's $100 or under $100, maybe a little above, not all of them, is that they have a harsh metallic sound. And I know some of y'all might be having trouble with your recordings because, it just don't sound right. It doesn't feel right. It just don't, but it's called a hot vocal. It's when you apply your effects and to your vocals, but it don't feel good to your ears. It's a shiny, harsh sound. All right, and that can be coming from two things. And also cheaper mics man give you like a boxy metallic sound, and they very hard to EQ, man. I actually had to turn like 2 people down online for mixing their material, because they recorded in a bad setting out in the open, which I've done for a couple of years, but it just depends on your room. And then the mic, man, it was just bad, just horrible, man, just boxy, metallic, any type of. So that's the thing you want to be careful about with mics, man. So, man, if you got the money, but hey, I think it's some pretty good mics. Let me tell you a mic you can get right now. I don't give a damn if you already have a good mic. Get this mic right here, man. I want it. It's next on my list. The Baby Bottle by Blue. My homeboy just bought one because I told him to get it. And man, it sounds great, man. Right here. Now, if you plan on recording instruments and all that, if you going that deep with it, this might not be the mic for you. But just for vocals, get this, man. $264. I'm pretty sure you can get it used for about $200. Great, I promise you. I want it right now. I promise. I love to sell a beat right now and just go buy it. Man, let me go back there so I can see that. But man, listen, if you're on a budget, had I known, I probably would have gotten this mic, before I got in this AKG. I'm just be real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put y'all ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, I didn't really make any mistakes. So everything I learned is a great, it made me who I am today when it comes to audio recording. But if you got $200, man, you're trying to find your mic, get this. Get an Apogee. Like I said, Apogee. I got the Apogee Duet. You don't have to get that, man. If you don't think you don't need it. Get the Apogee 1. Get it used for about $200, man. This is the Apogee 1. Basically, it's gonna allow you to plug one input up. If you're just doing recording vocal mics, that's all you need. If you got a little money, get the Apogee Duet. Or get the Apollo, man. Because that's my next thing. Anyway, so you got your mic, got your interface. I am using, let me show you what preamp I'm using. Alright. And if you don't have a preamp, please get a preamp. Get this exact one. If you're on a budget, and remember I'm talking about home recording, so get this MP2 amp by ArtTube. And I'm gonna show you the exact one I have. This is the one I have. Now I didn't get mine for $99. You can get it for about $80, man. And I promise you, it's well. I promise you, I promise you, man. Now my mic pretty decent, but man, it has a tube in it, and the tube, the warm sound we keep talking about, it gives it a natural sound, bro. And I promise, man, it just adding tube to your mic. I'm gonna actually tell you what it does. Actually, it makes your vocals smoother when you add effects. You understand what I'm saying? So, what is all this? Let me check my. This a new one or something? Oh, this might be a new one they came out with. Check this out. Yeah, I might have to trade in mine. Mine don't have this. Not take it back. Yes, it do. Well, it doesn't say clean. That's just that low cut when it's cutting out the anything under 80. But man, look, please, hey, look, I'm begging y'all, man. If you don't have this thing, man, get this thing. I promise you. I promise you, man. I promise you, your vocals are gonna be smooth. Get you man. If you get this right now, if you don't have anything, or if you're interested in getting another mic, get that Baby Bottle. Get this. Get you a real nice interface. You know what I'm saying? Like get an Apogee Duet for. Like I said, you can get the focus right, if you don't have a big budget. But my ideal setup for somebody starting off, if you got the money, at least a rack, man, 1,500. Listen, man, get you a Apogee Duet 1. I got the 2. Get you this preamp and get you a baby bottle. Let me show you what else I'm working with. I got a client about to come in, by the way. This is the other thing I have. I have a channel strip, and y'all can stick with me, man. I'm going anywhere. I promise I'm gonna show you some good shit. Sonus Studio 1. It's hold on. Shoot. Studio channel. Let me go ahead and open the door. Studio channel. Y'all got ADHD, man. Don't talk about me. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can. I think y'all can. Hold on, studio. Trying to get it.
Make $1,000 a week.
Shit, I will.
Yeah, you make it.
I will.
Damn near.
Shit. Well, cool. I'm tired. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, I gotta finish, man. I don't want to wrap it up and leave y'all hanging, man. I promise. Going back, get that baby bottle. Get that preamp. Get an Apogee Duet. Man, now if you got extra money, I'm gonna tell you about me, man. Let me tell you something. Right now, man, I got some big shit pop, some semi big shit. And the reason why I'm telling you that, I'm just talking about in regards to my music. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because I learned one thing throughout 2 or 3 years of doing what I'm doing with audio. Check this out, man. If you gonna do it big. And I don't mean spend all your money, but what I mean is don't come in this thing half-assing. Matter of fact, do that in life. Anything you do, don't if you're not gonna go all the way with it, man, don't even fuck with it. I'm just be real with you. So, man, every time I've wanted to do something and I put my all into it, I'm not even talking in regards to effort. I mean my resources, my money. And man, a lot of this equipment I got, man, I just said you got to have it's a certain characteristic. I call it fuck it. You just got to do it. So you got to have a little fuck it in your system. You got to do it, and I promise you won't regret it, because I don't regret any piece of equipment I have in here, man. When I was 18, I'm talking right now because I'm giving y'all free information. You should listen. Don't be rude, but when I was 18, man, I was supposed to go to Full Sail, Dodge Full Sail, because I told myself music wouldn't make money. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to a regular university, getting a degree in education. So I'm a teacher. I'm a full-time teacher. Been doing it for like 8 years now. But about 3 years ago, man, I invested. I was actually in school to be an administrator. Man, I fucked around and bought this studio equipment at the same time I was taking those classes. I went from A student to F student. Not turning in my papers. I had to drop out, man. Do I regret it? Hell no. Nah. Because I'm an ADHD kid. I'm a C student who could have been an A student, but I didn't have Adderall. And because of that, ADHD kids, we hate doing arduous tasks. Bored, man, just the small, boring shit. So I can picture myself. Only reason I teach, man, I like kids. You know what I'm saying? And so I couldn't picture myself being an administrator, man, doing all those arduous tasks. I like people. I'm a people person, but I can't. All the paperwork, I don't like that shit. So with that being said, man, I'm saying that to say to you, man, you got a dream. Live, man. If you believe in God, devil, whatever the fuck, that's good. But I'm going to tell you like this, man. Ain't nobody came back up from that ground, man, and told me it was a heaven and hell. So I'm going to live this one like it's my last. With that being said, baby bottle, get that preamp. That Sonus is optional. I would say, to be honest, man, I don't think, okay, let me tell you what I used on this Sonus. I say get it, though. It has a tube on it, too. And I do kind of use the tube just a little. But it has a compressor on it. I slightly compress my vocals before they go in. I say get it, man. If you got the money, get it. Shit, you going to do it big then. So I slightly compress my vocals. It's a studio. Okay, it has an EQ on it, a compressor in the tube. All right, so I slightly compress my vocals before they even go in. Like slightly. I'm talking about. If you know anything about recording, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm talking about at least 3 dB. I compress it. But, I do another one on this, man. I can't go in details. I don't think y'all attention span that long. And I'm giving out tips, man. If y'all want me to get more details, drop some comments, drop some questions. But okay. All right. And my mic, like I said, I got an AKG. So and my setup is this. My AKG, my mic is running to my preamp. My preamp is running into my studio Sonus. And that Sonus is running back into my Apogee Duet and back into my computer. I use Logic. Logic is my DAW, digital audio workstation. On my program I use to record. I have Pro Tools. I'm not familiar with the workflow of it, so it's just sitting here right now. But I go from time to time. I go and just try to build me a template in there. Oh, here's the biggest tip, man. If you have to, whatever your recording environment is, man, you gotta really have a good recording environment. That those bullshit ass shields that cost like $100, $150, maybe $200, man, from Guitar Center and all that, man. Let me tell you something. I don't know what the hell they do, but they don't do anything. I'm gonna be real with you. I had one, and I was still getting the echo. You gotta understand that. All right, when you're talking into that mic, your voice is spreading out through your room. Sound bounce off walls. The sensitive spot of that mic is at the front of that mic. That shield is at the back. It might be protecting the back, but it doesn't make any sense for the shield to protect the back when the input is coming in the front, especially when you're doing vocal takes. So it ain't what's coming into the back of the mic that's hurting. It's the shit that's coming into the front. So if you talking and sound bouncing off wall, it's still bouncing off into the front of that mic. So what you need to do, you need to soak in that sound. You need to pad your walls. You really can't see, man, unless I pick my damn computer up and just walk around my room. I can't do that. I got a desktop. But I got my room padded. But that really ain't do shit. It's really for look. I mean, it probably help a little. But the biggest thing is I got my mic in my closet, just to show y'all. And I gotta get to this session. Matter of fact, y'all can see, I'm gonna record the session, y'all can watch it too, but my mic is right here. I don't know if y'all can see. My mic right there. You know what I'm saying? Right there in my closet. And I'm just make sure y'all can see. Can y'all see? Yeah, you can see. Anyway, my mic is in here with my clothes. You know what I'm saying? So my suggestion is man, put your mic and your setup close to the closet, man. This is called home recording now. I'm in my room, still in my room, man. Still in my bedroom. You got a choice, my G. You gonna either into my GX. You gonna either fill your closet up with padding, or you can go to Old Navy, man, catch some good sales and fill your shit up with cardigans. All right. So I got mine filled with cardigans and a couple other things, some fresh ass hats and fits. I look rough right now. I'm a good looking ass dude. I don't know, but I'm just being real, my G. I got my barb in here. I can't turn this, man. Stand up here, T, man. Show them what it is.
100 game, man.
100 game. I ain't throwing up game, so I don't believe in it. T Crocker. Check my boy out. Oh, we got a video gonna drop too. I'm not gonna put it on my YouTube unless he give me permission. Hell yeah, Herman gonna put it on here. We gonna put this. Can I put it on mine? Yeah. You need to start you one. Yeah, but that's my barber, man, and also recording artist that record with me, man. And shit, we get the business done. So T Crocker, you need to put you some music on iTunes so that people go check you out. Cause if T Crocker drop anything, he dropping with me. I know he rocking with your boy hard. So man, those are my tips. Man, if you hadn't subscribed to me, subscribe. I promise. What I'm trying to do, man, I'm trying to do some premium tutorials, bro. Because, man, listen, man, I can get a game to y'all right now. I can stop you from wasting time, and right now I can tell you everything you doing to fuck up audio, like right now. So please subscribe, man. Drop comments, leave any questions. Follow me on Facebook, Marble Beach Production. Follow me on wherever you can follow me on Instagram, especially Facebook, so I can get messages. You can DM me on Instagram. That nigga say black. This dude right here, wow. That dude say Black Planet. My Caucasian brothers and sisters, y'all don't understand the triflingness of Black Planet and tag. But anyway, with that being said, man, please follow me, man, because I'm happy, man. I actually had my students to help me out to get this set up, man. And I had to watch out for them, man. And I bought them a bag of chips and some Gatorades, man, for showing me how to set up my my live, man. And one of them, he kind of hacks. He not to be a hacker, but I tell him when you try to tell me that type of information, I say, listen, man, I don't want to know anything about what you do in your spare time. I don't want to be held accountable when you get in trouble. So, man, I thank those guys, and I'm gonna have one checking in with me, spying on me. But man, like I say, man, keep up with me. Please subscribe. And I'm about to start campaigning for my music real hard. If y'all hadn't checked my music out, check my music out so you hear my sound. Go to iTunes, type in Marbo Beats space MARBO space BEATZ. Check out my music so you can hear the quality of my sound, so you can know if everything I'm telling you is worth listening to. But I will be dropping templates soon. So if you're interested, man, leave a comment. And my site is marbobeats.com. I got another site on the way. It's called The Hits Factory. And I'm looking for producers and DJs. I'm trying to get a group of professionals, man, who are very good at what they're doing. And I'm basically trying to play as a middleman. I want the artists to receive, high quality beats. And I want to use the DJs to offer artists promotion. And I want everybody to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to be happy with your sound. But at the same time, I also want to use, I'm going to do one-on-one sessions. If you're interested in a one-on-one session, man, if you're interested right now in a one-on-one session, man, all you have to do is, I even drop my number, man, one-on-one session, $50. Maybe I should be putting price online, but I'm serious. $50, man, have an hour conversation with me, man, and we can go through your setup. Shit, you can FaceTime me or whatever else, man. I give you the rundown. Or how about this? How about you spend that 50 before, if you're looking to buy you a studio, spend that 50 right now, my G, and save yourself some hundreds. I don't want you wasting money on a mic or an interface or something that you're probably not gonna need. If you got a budget, I can tell you how to get everything you need, man, with the money that you got. And if I don't know, I will research it, because I'm a stiffler for this audio shit, man. Man, I appreciate y'all being with me, man. Y'all been showing me major love, and I really hadn't dropped a video since last year, man. And I've been actually getting checked, so I'm like, it's been stupid because I haven't been. And I'm glad I got this live thing because it's so much easier, man. And like I said, I'm an ADHD kid, so it's arduous, man, for me to come home. I got studio sessions, and for me to try to do a tutorial video, and I got it. I record it with ScreenFlow, and I got to drop it in another somewhere else to edit and make it look cute. Look, man, we're gonna go live. We're gonna get. And matter of fact, let me check, because I don't even know if anybody asking me questions. I got a student on right now. Hey, man, don't call me Mr. Lewis. It's Marbo Beats when I'm online. All right. Oh, Blue Spark. I don't think anything about it because I never use it. But do you have it? I think Blue Mike's been getting some real good feedback, man. I would assume that it's a good mic, but man, look, that baby bottle, I'm telling, and that's the thing about me, man. If y'all ever see me do a review on something, it's something I use. You know what I'm saying? So if these big companies want to send me something, let me use it first, and I can either tell. I'm talking to big companies too, all right? Because I got a good following on this with the audio stuff. They might not subscribe to me, but my channel got close to 1 million views. So you want to send some of your products my way? I promise I'm gonna test it out, and I can tell you what's wrong with it when it comes to this audio. You know what I'm saying? So I can say for my mic, the 214, I love it. You know what I'm saying? That baby bottle, I want it. I need it in my life. This Apogee Duet, love it. That Apollo, I want it and I need it in my life. I want what the professionals want. They got Apogee. I'm sorry, they got Apollo. I want that too. I'm gonna use my Apogee as my traveling interface. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, hit me up if you're looking for one-on-one sessions, anything like that, face-to-face, mixing and mastering. That's my rate, $50 an hour. But man, we can work it out. But like I said, I'm gonna be dropping templates, man, premium templates, and just little small things I'm gonna be helping you out about. I'm gonna come back on soon, man, after I finish this session, man, and we can talk about some other things. And I'm gonna hit the basics with compression and EQ. But holla at your boy. I'm out. Well, almost.